Female entertainer Tanya Stevens lash out against the rape boy them at Jamaica. Also, she talk about her very own personal experiences as it relates to being raped. We're going to take a listen to everything where Tanya Stevens has to say right after this.
Right now we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop ya. Unstoppable, so now we are trained.
What one again, Unstoppable family? So people, boy, Jamaica, Jamaicans everywhere right now is saddened about the incident, the most recent incident where going on Jamaica as it relates to the young 20-year-old girl who get raped and killed at Jamaica. Now, several entertainers, several Jamaican celebrities spoke up about this and is upset about it, right? Now, one person in specific who speak out is Tanya Stevens. Now, I always say Tanya Stevens, it come as no surprise whenever Tanya Stevens speaks on certain things, because Tanya Stevens is an artist, a female artist where me know personally always, is very vocal when it comes to speaking up about things that affect Jamaica and Jamaicans, right? So me know this as no surprise. So Tanya Stevens right now, did a live stream and she talk about the incident with Canis, and she also talk about her own personal situation where she got through. It's not the first time Tanya Stevens talk about that, but with this, she also had to bring that to light again. Tanya Stevens talk about certain things we need for change at Jamaica. Whole heap of things need for change, right? She also addressed even the police force included in her speech or live where she do too. So people are going to take a listen to what Tanya Stevens had to say, right? But before we even start to listen to what Tanya Stevens have to say, remember now, Tanya Stevens' mouth very light when it comes to bad word, because that is her personality. She expresses herself using curse words. So we just restream her live and listen to it together. We never take no time out to cut out the curse words or nothing like that. But so just be warned that you're going to hear some cussing in other live, yeah. Alright? Make we listen.
Put a damper on the progress of the collective, and some may also feel like they should have been put out of their misery. So the conflict there, I don't figure a way around it yet. I still a struggle with it. But me there. We there, me there right there. Because if you can go to the police and say, the man make me uncomfortable. Remember, Emmanuel, we say, hey girl, your pussy fat. Me that take a fuck off of you. Take a fuck off of you. Like fuck or something with the palm me, where not really belong to me. Just public property. It depend me. And him can come and just grab one and take it off at will. And me can go to a police and say, that man make me uncomfortable and me fear for my safety. Because he just tell me say that take a fuck off of me. Because the very police I tell me say if take a, let me tell you what the policeman do. Me I come out of Boswell, I Port Maria. Well, me park in a Boswell. And Boswell electricity gone. So them card machine down. And as a result, me did I got the ATM, so you go get money for pay for me I buy. As me I walk out, I realize me have a blazer because me that drive with AC, so me didn't feel the heat out of door. That's why me have on it. All of this are just background for make you know exactly what happening, because majority of it might sound irrelevant, but me have on one blazer over my clothes. I have on jeans and t-shirt and me have on blazer. And me start to walk out of the yard, out of Boswell store yard, up there. And realize, me have on the blazer and the sun a beat. Me never have no choice but to realize. So me turn back to the car and start to take off the blazer, and the policeman a parks out the road. 3 police a pass out the road. And one of them say, yeah, take it off. And God know, me creeped out, me feel my skin crawl. So me turn around back, like the car, and put on back the blazer. And he say, oh, why you put it back on? Take it off, man. Take it off. And me say, stop doing that. Stop, you're making me uncomfortable. Stop. And that resulted in a back and forth in between me and him. I may walk in a direction where he may walk. And this continued up the road till me stop talk. And I say, you're a police officer, because him did have on white and something. Kind of look like marching band. And he said, no, them are no police. So I say, okay, I'm very relieved to hear that. Because I couldn't identify the uniform. But when I pass station, I say, ain't going to station. So I turn to one officer, them stand up out the front, one other officer now and say, that man is a police? Are those, I say, officer, are those men police officers? And he said, yes. A court them a come from. So them have a different uniform. I say, okay, them a police. And I tell him what happened. And him laugh and say, no man, you know me no. Like, it no matter what I mean, I tell you, so this is problematic behavior. And it no fi happen, and especially no fi happen by police. And he continue to try to make an excuse for it, and that's why I get angry and I end up one. That's my language. That's how I talk. Naturally, normally. And he said, alright, if you go reach this, so if I this way you go with the language, I'm not going to be able to entertain you. And then I think to myself, I say, you see this? This is why we can't stop rape at Jamaica. Because him never feel no way perturbed by him co-worker behavior, but him feel a way about me cussing one bad word. We need to get rid of this blood clot bad word culture where we have. This anti-bad word culture, because we don't have an anti-rape culture, but we have an anti-bad word culture. Why on earth we get more worked up over bad word than about encroachment? The man harass me. Me say me uncomfortable. Me tell him me uncomfortable. The two young men when I walk outside him don't utter a word. Me can't identify him because he have all three of them have a mask. So me couldn't identify him. Me can't honestly identify him. Me can't say somebody when me think I could have him that, but honestly it go fit. In general description I go fit the identity, because dark skin is not an identity. So the other officer know who him. Me no know who him. The other officer and co-worker, him know who him. And in defend him behavior. In excuse the behavior. This is why we have rape. Not because of me, no. Because of the accommodation of that attitude. The encroaching attitude. That don't take no for answer attitude. The inability to deal with rejection. And especially, he shouldn't even be in a position for face a rejection, because he don't know me. Me and him are no friend. So he shouldn't even make that kind of comment to me. It really and truly distasteful. Yeah, tell me if it's strip. Me in a public and yeah insinuate tell me if it's strip. And yeah, police. I'm semi uncomfortable and you continue. So who if you go report rape? When the police don't, and then me go back up Basel, you know. And one young police officer sit down in there, him never no mask, so him me recognize and me see him several times since. And me talk to him about what happened again and tell the young lady them in there. Me ask somebody we talk, you know. Me talk. Because if we don't have conversations, we not going to advance positions. And if we say we really want solution, then we fit talk. We fit talk. How the fuck we're going to get solution if we're not even willing to acknowledge the problem? So we have to talk. So me discuss it. You know, the young policeman say, oh, you know, maybe he just like you, like you don't have an entitlement to liking me. You said something that I found creepy, and I said it was, and I said you made me uncomfortable. You don't get to hide behind you like me. You don't fucking like me. First of all, he start chase me off one time I run him. He don't like me at all. He don't like me. He feel entitled to my attention. That's what he does. He feel and him point out say him a man and me a woman. So he feel like as a man, him fucking entitled. And that is where we get raped from. When me tell us I don't have rape culture, when you run me down and when you say me disrespect the country and me make Jamaica look bad to other places, you think other places can see someone down here rape people? Other people come here and rape them too. Them don't need me to tell them so on rape. They can hear it in our song them. They hear it in our culture. They hear it when they brag. Then see it this on display when they go foreign. Then see no attitude. It not exclusive to Uno, but Uno we deal with. So I don't want you to tell me say other people rape too neither. That is beside the point. It has nothing to fucking do with this what we are talking about. The fact that other people rape now bring back that little girl there, what body were then just fine. Do we want the problem to solve or not? Do we want the problem to solve? Because if we want the problem to solve, I can tell you this right now. We're going about it all wrong. Every fucking thing what we do need to stop. Everything. And start from scratch. And begin by listening to the survivors of sexual violence. Make them tell you. Make them tell you. What did I lead up to it? When we say raise better man. Raise better man. Which part in that lies a disrespect? Raise better man. You know how much people fight me if they say raise better man? That means I don't want better man. And nobody mark safe from that judgment, you know. Because lady will raise her son. You are going to have to raise one non-raping son too, you know. Raise one non-raping son. You see, how no raise rapists? You see when you have one little boy I raise and you tell him, say, you say to your friend in front of him, say, you say, oh, my son cute, him I come for fuck off all of them girl, you are raise rapists. You just tell him, say, fuck off all of them girl within fit him entitlement, because he's cute. Go and raise your daughter good, because my son come raise her good for my son. This not have this in to a little boy mind. This not humanize nobody daughter. She become an object, and an object that belongs to him, that he's entitled to. Whenever him grow big and activate and ready, that girl is his. Uno are raise rapists. Me not blame no particular specific individual, but together uno are raise rapists. Uno raise rapists. Uno have a conversation we talk about young ladies and objectify them. Uno say, look on the clothes that she have on. Listen to me. Yes, when you talk about one girl with they half across the world, and you talk about her disparagingly, the boy with the right side of your ear. The boy with the right side of you can hear you. And you are set the tone for him behavior. So you are raise rapists. When you say, look up on the clothes that she have on, that's why I men have rape them. No. I know that's why man rape them. Man rape them because man are rapists. Man rape them because idiot like you talk. Make them hear. So they can rape with impunity because you now go hold them accountable. That is why man rape. Man rape because we have one minister of justice. We say if man harass you and make you feel. Look here, the man will harass you in an elevator, empowered enough, we come out and rape you in a stairwell, you know. So you have to make a man in an elevator where harass you. No, say there's a zero tolerance for that. That's how you set tone. That's how you create environment of blood clot change. This is how you keep your citizens them safe. And that's a job what we're going to do. That's a job we're going to fight for. And every time somebody try all on accountable for do the job, we no vex. And no minions vex. And the idiot them when not safe out here, so vex and I take up phone like blood clot. Me confused. You know what safe? You know what safe? Then a woman have a next style too, you know. If he say, me not believe in rape her. Me know him good and he never rape me yet. Like, oh Jesus Christ, how many levels of dysfunction you have. Get help. Get help. So that your lack of validation, your lack of self-worth, your inconfidence, you bring it come over in a rape. That you say, but me look better than she. And he never raped me. Lord help us. Me no know. Because you don't go on like it's so godly. I don't go on like it's so good. But then again, I them something endorsed in the Bible. I'm not care who want vex you so. Because rape in the Bible endorsed. He did alright. Because he did alright for plunder city. And take a woman as conky, big woman them as conky by and keep them a woman where you want and dash out the man them. and keep a young boy them and train them. But dash with the man them, man. Take your woman them, man. Fuck them off. Bizarre. And that a good people guidebook. So technically maybe the rapist then I do nothing wrong. Cause then come in there, I came, I saw, I conquered. I inserted my penis. Who knows? But you know, change the conversation, change the dialogue, change the narrative, change it. A years me I say this, you know. I mean, say a years me I say this for the fact that me I look at medal. Who the fuck want a rape medal? But no want a rape medal. Me personally don't want it to exist. Me don't want no props or fight. Me don't want nothing to do with it. Me really don't want nothing to do with it, you know. The truth is, me talk because me can't not. Me can't not. Every single time I sit down with a girl will tell me her experience. So I sit down and listen. And this is not just true of me. This is true of every victim. When you sit down and listen. First of all, every time I listen to somebody else's story, I walk back through mine. And I don't do that work. That's why I don't team up with nobody for no profit after work with vulnerable women and girls. Because this is not something I want to pay for. And this is not condemnation of nobody who work full time in the field, because working full time in the field means you don't have the time to go have gainful employment somewhere else, and you have to eat and you have to live. So this is not condemnation. I'll tell you why me volunteer and why everybody when me know, when me associate with, have a paying job and do this work as volunteer. Majority of who me know where do this a victim themselves, survivors of sexual violence. And driven for do this, to make sure the next individual don't experience this, because this, I don't know where, but I wish for my worst enemy. Not even my worst enemy. And in times when I feel really, really low, when the conversation dips so low and I go down there with it, I have said, and I will say again, when you talk like this, I wish you don't experience rape. I hope somebody hold you and fuck you what you not like, so that you can feel what you are talking about. I mean, I apologize for that neither. No, I don't wish rape on nobody, but I wish education on people. And when you speak on behalf of rapists, then maybe you need to get raped. So you can understand how dehumanizing it is. Or you can understand how it changes you. So you can understand what you're actually talking about, because you're speaking out of ignorance. When you say, so if Cosby did really rape her, why she go back in yard? Me go to my rapist yard. Sit down with his mother and sister. Because in my mind, me think, say, he might go apologize, he might go justify it, he might go explain it in some way. And the madness where I go on here, so, related to that, he might the only person who could have fixed it. He never did. He never fucking did. So me did it repeatedly did it. Me return. So when me hear no talk that me angry, I want to fight, I want to stab in a throat. Me feel like I feel dead. When I no talk, them fuck they say, why should I go back there? So why? You don't need to know why. No ask no why. No ask no why, because me not even know why the fuck me they think that makes sense. Me no know. But you know what me did want? Me did want validation, because me did completely invalidated by the one act there. It's like somebody hold my self-esteem and just stab it. Me couldn't see me. Me couldn't see me as one complete individual after that. And it take years. It take in and out of therapy. It take counseling, formal and informal. It take friends. You see Dr. Ratri? You have a woman named Renee Ratri. When me say me love her, I don't care what Jamaican people feel when time I publicly tag her and I say I love you. I love her if I call her. Me try to be more conscientious since she have picked me because pick me take a lot of time and she have job and she volunteer and she will have 50 million different acts. But when me sit down with her, me go up on her shoulder, me ball, no it's not everything. Me find a Mexico one day, Shamir. We have to find each other. And what Renee do for me? People like Brit, you might see her upon yourself as regular lover. Sometimes when we sit down and we talk. Me no ball upon Brit. But the conversation them we have lead in the same direction and them something they build me up. Fellowship do more for me than even therapy. So when me hear no talk, sometimes I want to talk out of turn. Let me tell you something, I carry a certain amount of anger for someone. No. Me not apologize for it. Yes, when you hear me say go suck yourself, me will never blood clot take you back. Cause I know suck yourself I want to tell you. No. I will me want hold you in one dark alley with no witness and stab you in your bumbo clad throat. And that me want do you. When you get up and talk out of turn, you know why I want to do that? Not because you hurt my feelings, because I know who you hurt side of you right now. You have one little pitney side of you, where you tell, say if them go a somebody yard with them trust and somebody hold them and rape them for them fault, at that you know I tell them. And if after them get raped, then confused and don't know if it turn, then no one go near people where they there on them. Me go my yard and me bed for about 2 weeks straight, you know. The second time when me get raped is gang rape, you know. And you know how that happen? Because we have a culture of calling people Battery Dolly. The first time I hear Beenie Man song, Battery Dolly in an asylum me there. Luckily by that time I start wear glasses because when I start balling in asylum nobody couldn't see it. I stand up with one glass in my hand and I drink rum and coke. Goldfinger and Earl they over on my left. That's the first time I hear Battery Dolly. I have a glass in my hand. And when I select a plate, I freeze. 6 man back her down last week Saturday because she a Battery Dolly. That's why they back me down. That's why they back me down. Because, not because them are rapists, not because them parents raised them for rape, not because the society accommodate them and groom them for rape, but because me a Battery Dolly. I love Moses. I do. And as a former member of Shocking Vibes crew, I not nothing against him. Later on, me and him go on for have not beef, disagreement. I not talk to him for years. Nothing to do with that. Because I not blame him. Because I know say society groom him go there so. If he say that, if he speak out of turn, it out of turn. I not blame him. I love him. I not go stop love him for that. I'm a brother. But stand up in an asylum. You know how lonely me feel in a crowd? I feel lonely now in a crowd them. Because when a crowd them invalidate my very humanity. Yeah. Me tell a boy where we supposedly a date. But rape did happen to me when I was 17. I tell him that when I was 18 plus I got 19. When I turned 19, he set up a train for me. He claims I know him set it up. I ain't care, I go there. And it's normal for you to go out with your boyfriend. It's normal. It's normal. It's a normal thing. I don't do nothing abnormal. I don't do nothing abnormal. I don't do nothing what cause it. I don't do nothing what deserve it. But the society want to foster. And I can tell you, see, after that, when my self-esteem dip, my self-esteem is at work. Me surprised it even alive enough for me to build it back. Can I get it twisted enough? I don't want no sympathy. You know? That's the next thing, you know. The only response you know fucking have is sympathy. We don't want sympathy. We want to know if we go fix the blood clot place so it stop happen. Nobody no want to know sympathy. I know that people want. Fix the place. You know what I want you fix the place for? So that your daughter no feel like this. I want to fix the place so your daughter, because as stupid as someone no be, I don't want to no picnic to be a victim of the words that come out of no stupidity. I don't want to no picnic for experience the shit what uno help for sustain. Me no want Delroy Chuck granddaughter to be harassed on an elevator and feel invalid because her grandfather say if she never talk same time, try no bother with it. Me no want she to feel that neither. Me no want him niece, me no want him friend daughter, me no want him friend. Me no want nobody around him to feel it neither. So uno think it personal? Yeah, personal. But not the way uno think. Me not nothing personal against him. But me think him for doing job and me think say since him make it clear say have the brain for do the job. Him lack the compassion where take for do the job. Him lack the empathy where take for do the job. He shouldn't have the job. That's not personal, a professional. It's all about the job. And then when me say, it's when me talk publicly say the first time I get raped when I 17, I want artist rape me. Me have reporters and them something come to me. I have this Jackie come to me say, tell where how the boy make we stop playing. Yeah, right, sure. Of course, I'm not gonna stop playing. This man obscure. This man I try make a comeback 14 times and he no come back. And me if you tell him make we stop play the 2 play where I get when other people do it on no. Yeah, sure. Jaja, uno go stop play one or no don't know. Do the maths. Uno stop play one or no don't know. Right? Right? I'm if you believe that. Because me born last night. Me born last night while my mother gone to market. Well, I don't know she go to market last night because of curfew. But however I work it out, me born last night. Me not even half baked. Me not put in a oven at all. Yeah. They made the environment where Uno create. I want to create the environment. Yeah. Uno stop look around Uno and stop point finger. A blood clot Uno do it. Collectively Uno fucking do it. But you know what? The good news is you can change. You have the ability, you have the capacity to stop right where there and start move different. You see, every time when you come with Jesus and pronounce Jesus and say God knows best, God knows best. Pussy, if God knows best, why everybody not get raped then since rape so good? Because God know while it happen, because he omnipresent, he omnipotent, omniscient. He knows, sees all things and he's everywhere. That means that when me I get raped in the day, and then you tell me, say, boy, no worry yourself, God no give you more than you can bear. Again, lava juice me out. And then you tell me, say, Morning. You know what? It's easy for you to sit down in a place of privilege and say, of course the Christian them are running and say me I blame God. No, me not blame God. Me can't blame sin when me not subscribe to. Me can't blame somebody when me nothing dead. But me I say if that somebody are dead and is what you're saying is, first of all, when I say when I'm back and forth to the thing, when I say he no intervene. He no intervene at all in our life, he no intervene. So he no intervene when I get raped. But he intervene when you beg him one house and one car and one job and one man. He intervene when you beg him find your husband. But he no intervene when me say take them boy off of me. Me not have no blame. Me not no blame for no God. Me blame Uno. Uno create the conversation them when make them boy exist. Them boy could exist as regular normal people. them boy could exist as regular, normal, productive members of society. And some of them are productive members of society. So don't get it twisted. Rape now no look. Rape now no demographic. It no make sense you go look and get up people and say them a rape. It no make sense and say them a rape because it no go like that. What we do is a fast and create. You see like when the pastor man get catched by police or rape a little pitney. And the principal of the blood clot all girls school come out and I back off the camera from him. And I say, take me instead, take me. I wish the Lord would have take her for you. So now let me show you the danger in that. She a principal of an all girls school. If me a god at all girls school, I see my principal come out in defense of a it's not like we're questioning whether the man do it or not, you know, because police catch him. We now question. So this is not one of them times where I say allegedly because we don't know, we weren't there, right? Well, the policeman in there. And the man now claim innocence. Right? So we know for a fact to represent him. Came out and stood by him. Let me tell you something. There are many ways to stand by a friend, you know. Stand by a friend, not to be physically, you know. You see, if a friend can afford a lawyer, help them to afford a lawyer. But when you stand physically beside them, it says something else. You give a statement. Every time you stand beside one perpetrator of crime, my best friend get accused of rape. Dog, you know say, me your friend, and I got you. And I dead for you because during this time your wife need me I go stand by her. During this time your daughter them need me I go stand by them. That's how I go dead for you. But I can't stand upside of your dog or rape them, accuse you of. And you telling me say never do it, it's not proof. It's not evidence. Me not go condemn you as a rapist, but me not go back you as an innocent man neither, because I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. You don't tell me everything you're doing. You don't tell me when you pilfer money from your company. You don't. You don't tell me every side chick where you have. If you think say me I go stand in judgment, you don't. You don't tell me everything what you do. I know every little grimy, slimy thing you do, you tell me. So, me if you stand up here, so, and even if you tell me everything what you do, that still not make me a witness. Me ain't there. So, instead of me, I go say, I don't know, you don't know, you weren't there, so left the man alone. Shut your mouth. You see all them something I want to do? You see that woman there? Me so glad say a woman like that never exists. Let me tell you something else. Faye Ellington, when she got raped, spoke about it in public. And since then, I think sometimes she has opinions on the topic because she experienced it. I'm going to tell you this now. You see, facts say you get raped does not make you an authority on the subject. It makes you knowledgeable on the subject. It doesn't make you a presiding authority on the subject. So, here's what I go on now. You see, when me start to deal with my problems, can me compartmentalize and me dash it one side and then me start make money, and the money became my therapy. Money became my fix. So me just throw myself in my work and be like, what? Me can make money out of this? Fling myself in there and me say, them boy they got blood clots in me because them never big so and nobody them know no big so. Me go bigger than everything around them. And then go office me because me stand up on the highest bumbo clad pedestal. And me use it as gas. I use it as propulsion. I'm a push. I never give myself a plan B. Me have to do this bumbo clot. That's why right now me can tell us I can take it easy, you know, can me do it. I don't know, ambition for me is not my goal. Me no give a fuck about impressing, no, me do it for me. Queensboro. Me live at Queensboro. Right in front of a policeman yard. Me get up in the morning and I watch TVJ. I think, I'm not sure if them had the TVJ, it could have been. I watch the morning show. And I see her come on and she da talk about it. And I sit down and watch her, I'm numb. She da talk about her experience. And the fact that she could actually talk about it in public is what started me being able to confront my own experience. And the love I feel for her for that will never change. Never, ever change the love I feel for her for that. I got always grateful to her for that. Always grateful. Because she instrumental in my own process for that. The first time when I see her, when I meet her in person, she could have charged me for assault. Because I hug her. I hug her and I squeeze her. And I say, I love you. So I love you so much. And I look in her face and I say, you have no idea. I love you. And she look at me like me strange, like me just step off a spaceship. But I don't care. And I laugh to myself because I say, yo, if you only know. And some woman call out the name of man and rape them. And her reaction, I'm not going to lie to you. I will never see her the same way again. Never. Never ever. You know, it have nothing to do with them woman there and them man there. It have to do with environment. She start calling them crosses and I shouldn't say them, I should say we because me did associated, me did affiliated with the group of women. And her admonishment, what was that? She come out strong. I made it shock because she won away. When me calm down, he make me say she needs therapy. Because you can't confront your own experience truthfully, psychologically, and still in another place that will make you condemn somebody else who are screaming pain. Because you would accept why they need to scream in pain. Scream, you don't think about the law and all of that. You don't think about consequence. You scream in pain. The pain is the stimuli. The scream is the automated response. Now, if you lick your finger with a hammer, if you are driving a nail and you lick your finger with a hammer, and you scream in pain, somebody who's never used a hammer or a nail might say, oh my God, shut the fuck up, why are you making so much noise? But a carpenter, nah, go tell you that. Because he know what the fuck that feel like. So this is why I was so disappointed. Disappointed. Now people judge me for my verbiage. People judge me for my words. People judge me for my language. I may take it. Me accept it. I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck what you think about my language. You don't get to tell me how to scream. You don't get to tell me how to scream. Now, you can affect my scream one different way. You know what I can do? Remove the stimuli. You never hear me scream like that again. Remove the fucking stimuli. But you don't want to do that. You want to muzzle me. You want to silence me. You want to tell me, oh, don't disturb my peace. Hospital zone. Silence. Library zone. Church zone. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. No get to do that. And so every single time when me scream, I want to say something about it, me I go tell you no. Laba juice me out. You know like that word there? How about this? And give you one worse one. Because you know what? You are deciding to overlook the problem and major in the minors. You are deciding that my language is worse than rape. Me scream about rape and you complain about me scream. And you don't say nothing about rape at all. So you have this. I will never like you. I will never pretend to like you. I'm not trying to impress no one, you know. I'm not trying to impress no one. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I literally don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't have to give a fuck what you think about me. I'm not in a public office. I want to stop in a want. The comparisons what I see, so just say we're unequal, but with the favor going to the politician. No. No, for people who know me don't have no clue say none of them politicians exist. And no, me not going to take it demotion and go this to work. This is first of all, I'm going to stop do that. I'm going to stop fucking do that. Stop do that. Right? And me no need for become one politician for talk about what's wrong with the country. Stop do that too. And them something I make rape continue. Me not ask, me I tell you no. Because if in order for me to say the Minister of Justice now get it right, then me need to go turn on politician. And then you start to scrutinize my character. Like me apply for a blood clot job for your company. Get consult me out. Enough tongue, less teeth. Sort me out. Me not beg no friend for no. If me say the man not doing work, go look on him work. Don't look on me. Don't look on blood clot me. If me say him not doing work, and if me say him not fit for job, don't look on me. Look on him. The claim what me make can be proven or disproven, so go look on the quality of him work. And the quality of him work is not just the law them where him pass, it's a statement them where out him out because him create environment just like the rest of you. Against women. Hey, as a woman, me can tell you this. Me appreciate say violence against women, stop violence against women a trend right now. Me appreciate that come out. I want violence against women and girls to stop and children. I want violence to stop, generally speaking. I want all violence to stop. In an ideal world, no violence. But you see in a world where we're there, I have to focus on try blood clot cure. Someone the man them now if you stop tell me say, not only girls get raped and not only men rape. Go suck yourself. Curl up in a tight like a ball. Insert your useless, impotent body down your throat and jack off your bumbleclad self. That graphic enough for no? When me attack about what bother me, no can tell me how to phrase my bumbleclad statement them. Me no want a man can tell me how to talk. If me attack about man and what bother me about man, you no get to come tell me how to talk. Suck yourself. Yeah, me vex. Vex. Because one little girl dead whenever half dead. Because no could have changed. If you know did change for a long time, with all the talking you wanna do, she wouldn't have dead. And that create different environment for she grow up in. If she live in where she more protected. Create one different environment. You not try to go around the thing. You can't trick the blood clot universe. The universe is not an idiot like you know. You can't create one environment of rape. I may tell us how have a rape culture. Jamaica has a rape culture. Suck on that. You don't like it? Change it. Don't try to change my speech. I know me I dictate it. All me I do I call it as me see it. It exists. Me live in it. I me experience it. I me know. You don't get to tell me say, I like me I tell Pan Jamaica when me twice rape. What are the odds of me one being twice fucking rape and harassed out bumbleclot? Me not even bother if try to tabulate the amount of harassment. Me not try to calculate it because it is incalculable. The miss wants to she and go like them I do it right and oh my god I can't believe she curses so much. Curses and them a raise daughter. Am I cursing? I go keep your bumbleclot daughter safe. Pussy you no idiot. Because you're a stoolishness now go keep your daughter safe. You talk some fuck around and no pitney like me have a friend one time who say, oh, my daughter no say. Me raise my daughter for not get raped. First of all, Jesus Christ. Me raise my daughter for not get raped. Because of course my raise me for get raped. Poor little daughter. Me wish me could have go movie next door to him. Just watch over her because I one of the unsafest people that. Let me tell you what make a little girl unsafe. You see when you utter shit like that round her, say you bring her up in a way to avoid rape. You see when rape reach her, she will never tell you. You see when somebody start put pressure upon her, when they start groom her, she not tell you. She not tell you you're not approachable. You're not fucking approachable. Because you start judge already and the incident never come yet. You start judge. Remember, you know, me instilling her certain values. So values enter the argument now. Values. So she being raped have something to do with fear own values. Most of that are not done safe and because of Uno. Because you know facilitate rapists. Some of them know a rapist. And your daughter knows that the man there a pedophile. Your daughter knows that the man there a pedophile usually they around me, you know. I'm going to call them for what them is. Right? And you know what I do? Get out from among them. Because me not have the legal power to put them out of business. Me not have the legal power to put them out of business. So me can't around them. Me can't make people see me and them as friend. And there was a time when me they run pedophile. Because I feel me pedophile them too. Because remember I know me I come out and I know Jamaica have age of somebody are not pedophile if them fuck 116 and above. But as far as me concerned, if you fuck a 22-year-old, we're immature and giggle, yeah, one pedophile. Me not give a fuck about the law and then little stupid age of consent bullshit. Because if somebody at 30 and them mentally impaired and then can't make them kind of judgment call them for themselves, you still a one bumbleclad pedophile. As far as me concerned, anybody will operate as a child and you as an adult, you operate as an adult and fuck them, you're a pedophile. Me not care what the law say. Me not care what the law say. So suck on that too. People will fuck pitney, me not deal with them. I find out say people are fuck pitney, me not deal with them. Me malice people me never even used to talk to. Because them fuck pitney. And woman will say, them little girl all they want a big man, me not talk to them then either. Me not talk to them. Me not talk to them. Me don't know what level of dysfunction them operate at, but me just not have the capacity to talk to them. I can't, my friend. I can't, my friend. You see people talk about a turn with rape, me get violent when it come to rape, you know. Because I know what that is. That you can't thief from me way back here, you know. Because if you're hungry, me believe me feel and surplus over there, so me can justify in my mind. Me no feel say nobody feel go hungry. See, if you kill somebody, you say kill him bumbleclad, yes. Rape not have no fucking excuse. Rape not an excuse. And you're going to see some people come out now and self-righteously put up, stop violence against women. You see, hand put, and every day then have the kind of conversation where foster and encourage rape and violence against women and children. Yet them are going to come out and put up the hand because that's the trending thing to do. That are the politically correct thing to do right now. Stop. Else about their life. That's why I don't like PSA, you know. Because PSA from one artist will kill all day, every day. And then come out and say, we need to stop violence. Gun violence is wrong. Nobody now listen to that. Brother, that's when we go piss. That's when we go refresh my drinks. That's when we go catch a snack. And then we come back and go back to the meat of the matter. Because when me I listen to you talk on the record, you literally on the record say violence. When you come off the record now, you say, stop violence. I'm like, fuck you. Me no listen to that. That's why I not like the PSA. That's why I not like the PSA. The last one when me did do, the last one when me do, me turn up for in person. And I do. And me express. So my time when me talk, me think say people them think me hate them or something because they attach themselves to things where them are not part of. We're not part of them. And then when you know, because they attach themselves to ideas and things and places and people, then when you criticize those, them take it personal. Them feel like it's an attack. So when me say PSA no work, I waste some money. It's a way for people to justify them position in a one job and to justify why they must spend the money. For justify the budget. For validate existence. That's why it's for. People feel hurt. Don't feel hurt. You know if you grow yourself to feel hurt when people speak the truth to you. Oh, I'm gonna forget to kill you. God. Yeah, I go come off soon because I feel my hand now. Where the world is. But enough to change. Enough to change. Enough to make an effort for change. Enough not just to come out and contact when it popular or it when it look good for settings. Enough to change. And next thing, enough to allow people to be vulnerable. Allow people to cry. Allow people to be honest. This I think too, so I don't want the culture of silence to break. We need to break this culture of silence. And every time people talk, they say, shut the fuck up. We're not mad people. We're not crazy. We're not for change. Get help. whatever it is, we're keeping in a this. I don't know what it is, the dysfunction I want to have a rock. Yeah, Junior Radigan, when it's trending, them going to do things when it's trending. So them are going to come out, them probably are going to keep one event and darling, because darling, you know, we need to look out for our girls, darling. JJ, look on that, that's it, you see, care keep me come in mind, I tell you look for?
No, but
Alright, me just now forgot to me everything.
that is good.
Me eat yo. Where I eat.
We don't know yet.
Cause me know say you're gonna eat something, you know. And me feel like, you know, me feel like me da make some chocolate.
Come over today instead.
Okay, cool. Me feel like me da make some chocolate tea.
Yeah.
Chocolate tea, me have chocolate in there, chocolate with a grater.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, make chocolate tea and make more than like make dumpling, but from me only me can't make dumpling again.
Yo, man.
The dumpling they're not soft.
Just get up. And, you know what I mean? Just run in the kitchen. Billions.
This idiot. The man said me run in the kitchen billions. I love him. Yeah. I know I have to do things different. I mean, I know ask me, I tell you, but I instruct you to do it, you know, I tell you, so I have to go do things different. Because if you don't do things different, nothing going to change. Nothing going to change. You don't have to do things different. So far, you been policing bad word. You been policing indiscipline. Let me tell you something else. Indiscipline is also a symptom, you know, of the problem that we have, you know. Indiscipline is a symptom of the problems that we have. So, if you find say people don't abide by the rule, think about what it is that makes them feel like they're unable to abide by the rule. Because a rule, you know, a rule is only as good as its ability to be upheld. Unless you have to come out with, you have to, I don't know, unless we're on police state, which is what we seem like we're head for. On the police bad than on the police body. You know, so when you care more about my wig than the fact that a little girl will live on the yard might get ripped tonight. Yeah, because you come out strong about that. And that now for a trend. If me just need to come out and put out a picture with me of on a wig, and that is enough to invoke the wrath of the masses. I don't get as angry about rape. I can tell you this. I don't get angry now because the jarring imagery, the jarring descriptions, the present, the last case where body fine and this been happen. It's been happen. The sentence them no good. Because when a man go in and just spend a few years and come right out back and just rape again and just rape again, yeah, when you have repeat offenders, when you have people that go in and out for rape. A man will go in for rape and come out and rape and go in back for rape. We can't castrate him. Me know say castrating him not gonna solve the problem, but we can't castrate him just so we can feel good. Like, fuck you, nigga. Cut it off! We have a responsibility to ourselves and to others, to the collective, for find sustainable solutions. So far we have not. And if we have not, if the things them where you a push been a do for ages and it not work, don't you think it should be mandatory so we change them? They not work. This I think this is what bother me that when people can't say curfew now work. Curfew now work. Curfew now work. You know, I don't say because me say so no, it now work. It now produce the desired results. It now work. You hear me? I'm gonna change up on a thing. Start the things different. Start with things different. Listen, it things some way. Say, even more than the act rep itself what hurt. The words them come after it. Remember one day me I walk up Port Mariano and a girl where otherwise I would not. And me can admit to her right so right now, girl, me remember you. And I don't even know if she gonna know say she me remember because she probably forgot what she do. Me I walk from, if you know Port Mariano, me I walk from the direction of Ochi, I come across the bridge. And right in the middle of the little space it clocked over there and crossed the road over which part the little haberdashery store there. In front of this so two girls walk past and one of them said to the other girl say, see girl with them battery front here what there. I can't unhear that. Me still when me say it, me see her face. Me know remember girl when she talk to you. I can't tell you who she that tell. But remember her bottom lip long. Remember her. And her mouth no look like it can lock. Remember her. Remember her because the words engraved on my brain. And with the words, our face. Remember I walked down the road at Highgate and a bike pass and the pillion rider start to heckle me. Them I no remember. But when I not respond favorably to the heckling, to the harassment, then he start call me rape bait. And yeah, he kept going. And remember him too. I've seen him in recent times, still at the same position he was then. No gone away in a life. And me I tell you this without apology, no gone away in a life. I mean, know say which part in there and which part in ambition, he tell him say he's supposed to go or where he want to go, he no gone away in a life. And I mind keep him right there so. This a which part uno complicit in the crimes. Because a girl will get raped can walk on road in peace, but a man will rape a girl can walk on road as he feel a mind. Yeah. Yeah. And the people when they say they can't find all walk past camera when then dep on and I say they've been unable to locate the man and the citizen around them. I say, see him there, him that. I him that I walk past right there so. And all I call out in close color. See the man there, him. Yeah, and the police have not been able to locate him. See him there. Who knows some pussy? Media is complicit. Because the tone of the stories want to spread. Just look at the way on to carry things, Certain words you don't need to get rid of. Certain words you don't need to get rid of because you don't know if you use them responsibly. So get rid of them then. I mean, no make it sound like you far-fetched because you don't want to get rid of nigger, right? You know what funny? Black man can understand how offensive it is when a white man say nigger. Black man not understand how offensive it is when he say whore. When he says slut.
Now, me I gonna say this, and I said this last night. We are the problem. We as a people, we as Jamaican people, we are the problem. Because as Tanya say herself, we victim bash. When a girl cry out and say she get molested or say somebody assault her or somebody rape her, we bash her somehow. We tear her down. We call her names. We tell her say a lie she a tell. And we are the problem. We stop victims from speaking out when people assault them because them fear of what people are going to say about them. Them fear how people are going to chastise them. And that is something we do. The other reason why we are the problem, people, is because we cover up for some of them people here. We are commit these acts. Where we know say the man over there is a molester and somehow we keep the secret before we expose him because our friend, because our brother, because our family. So we don't want nothing happen to our family, but it's alright when our family go out there and go rape off smarty girl pitney. See it? Now, Jamaica first, big up yourself. Me see your comment in the comment section a while ago. And your comment upset me. I gotta tell you the truth, Jamaica first. Me not nothing against you. But that comment there where you're right, it literally makes no sense, Jamaica first, right? People Jamaica first, right? What this uproar about? The girl that get raped and killed because she pretty. Jamaica has a rapist and killing problem for a good 30, 40 years. And you keep your mouth shut. What? Because it's trending now, 9-day talk. Jamaica first, as me say, big up yourself still. But a mentality like that are the problem too. Because how looks come in at this. How looks get involved in at this. Me passionate about this because me have a sister. Me passionate about this because me have a daughter. Me passionate about this because I have female friends where this could have happened to. It no matter whether she black or brown or she have coolie or Indian hair. It no matter how looks get involved in that. So your comment sounds just like that illiterate girl there who put out the voice note they talk about the only reason why people attack now is because the girl pretty. That don't make no sense. Because what? People never create uproar a couple of years ago when time the little girl did get raped and them bun half her body and left her for dead. Nobody never create uproar when that did happen, man. She never brown and pretty. She was a nice black chocolate skin girl. And Jamaicans rise up and create an uproar for that too. Eh? Too much are we too quick for attack people when them come and say, yo, yeah, we need a change. Why does it have to be somebody who come out and say, yo, this are the, yo, come on, man. Why we can't say, yo, we are going to unite for a change? And say, yo, the whole of we are going to come together and we are going to fight for the same change. Why? Why somebody have to always come out and say, yo, make me tear down what you are trying to do? Why we always have to try separate? Why we can't unite? And try to work for a better Jamaica together? Eh? And we can make the change, you know. We can make the change. I said this last night on the live too. We need to stop blame government. Everything where you see at my Jamaica, somehow we jump up and chat about, yo, a politician fault. No. Our fault, a few fault, because we nah do nothing for the change happen. We nah do nothing for the change happen. We sit down and we condone the foolishness where we see are going in our country. We sit down and we watch. The woman were there with the criminal. The mother were hide the son were a criminal. The brother we know say, yo, him have a brother we a criminal. Who know I condone them thing ya. Who know I cause Jamaica fi can't get no better. I know the government. I know the police. Who know? Because it starts with we. So stop look on complexion and talk about only because the girl pretty. Why there is an uproar now? You know why there is an uproar now? Yes, me agree with you. Raping has been going on for 30 and 40 years at Jamaica. But you know why there is an uproar now for this one in specific? Because it was a heinous act. It was extremely heinous. Fissy said, a young aspiring girl, because she not reach nowhere yet in her life. I go to work. And them take her away. Have them way with her. Kill her. And dash her away like piece of trash. And people are going to talk about her because oh she look why people feel hurt over that. We're not out there. You're going to talk about her complexion, why people concerned over that. Eh? And yes, me agree, say, some people stay quiet until them see something a trend. But nothing no wrong with voices being heard neither. Because it's better to speak up than to stay quiet. It's way better to speak up than to stay quiet. So we need to cut out this foolishness, man. About 9-day talk. Come on, man. How could you even say something about something with, like this way? Something so serious where just happen. You're going to say this is only going to be a 9-day talk? No, man. Me not like that comment there, my brother. If you're a female or whatever you is, I don't know. But me not like that comment there. 9-day talk over innocent young child where could have be your brother, your sister, your niece or your come on, man. You can't say things like that and expect it to sit easy with people. Yes, it has been happening, Jamaica first. It has been happening, but the point still remains. The point still remains that complexion has nothing to do with this family. I don't know, just now people are lash out, brother. I know just now people as always lash out over things like this. As me say, when the girl in the community, me can't remember which part it happened. When them rape her and burn the lower part of her body, most of me remember this was like last 2 years ago. Young little girl, I think she was must be 14 or 15. When them rape her and burn the lower part of her body, did Jamaicans not create an uproar for that? And she never brown or have cool hair? She never come from the uptown community or in the ghetto that happen and them rape her and burn the lower part of her body and kill her. Eh? That is my whole point, you know. We need to start unite for change and stop separate. We need to stop doing that, family. We need to stop the division because unless we unite, unless we try to make a change, unless we cause our voices to be heard, unless we take action, we not go see no change. Not go see no change. Me see even an artist. Me see even an artist on Instagram say something in a post where on her platform. And when me listen what she say, I say, yo, yeah, hear me? Me not even want to hear what she is saying. Because the post that she make no sense. The truth and the matter is, as Tanya said, Jamaica is and has a rape culture, and it is the truth. But if you sit down there and know say the boy where you're having at your house as your boyfriend I go out there and rape people, or you sit down there and know say your brother I go out there and go rape people, or you sit down there and know say your son I go out there and go rape people, and you're nah turning me into the police, you're just as bad as him. You're just as bad as him. We need a change, people. We need a change. Stop blame government because we are the problem. Stop blame Andrew Holness because we are the problem. Stop blame the PMP because we are the problem. We are the problem. We are cover up for them criminally. And we are cover up for them rapists here. You know, say, me show you something. I post one video on my Instagram sometime, couple months ago, of this raper boy, you know, I think it happened at Trinidad. Either Trinidad or Grenada, one of them. Of this raper boy with them wall. And the people them friggin' string him up. And I beat him with some pickaxe. And deal with him wicked. And when me looking at the comment section, you know what me see the people them are right? Boy, them never did have to do him so. Them never did have to do him so. I bet you if it was your daughter or your sister, you wouldn't say that. I bet you. I bet you if it was your daughter or your sister, you wouldn't take the time to comment in the comment section and say, yo, they never have to do him so. But you see, somehow we don't feel like, say, we're supposed to lash out or act out until certain things reach we doorstep. We don't feel like we're supposed to lash out and act out until certain things reach our doorstep before we feel like, say, yo, we're supposed to say something or do something about it. And that's the problem. And no one rapist. Rape and the people them deal with him wicked. And the majority of the comments are going to say, yo, we never have to do him so. People, me done with this. Big up to Tanya Stevens. Big up to everybody who there. Big up to every Jamaican who actually want a change. Big up to every Jamaican who want to unite and put in action and not just words to see a difference too. And all of we who have a platform like even myself, all of us who have a voice and can make our voice be heard, all of we need for speak up. Not just me, not just the entertainer them. Anybody, if you're a vlogger, if you're a media personality and you have a platform, let your voice be heard, because guess what? All of these things are go in front of the relevant people where them for go. And a family member can hear me and say, listen me, if you know say your brother a raper, if you know say your uncle a raper, if you know say your son a raper, them can hear when me and say this and they probably connect to them and say, you know something, me I go tell this to the authorities. So it can make a difference. Somebody who know what happened to Canis probably cannot watch this right now and me reach them and them say, you know something, me I go reach out to the police and make the police know what me know. So we voice can make a difference. See it? People, little more. Big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning in, alright? My God.
Right now, you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable.